Hello everyone, welcome to the Game Week 5 team selection video. Welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone who's watching it live as well. So let's get started, shall we? Game Week 4, 79 points for me. Not too bad, I would say. But what we're here for is Game Week 5. So that's what we're here for, Game Week 5. If you have any questions, put it in the chat and I'll try and answer as many as possible. So yeah, let me just put that as well. All right, so let's get started. Now this was my Game Week 4 team. Let's get into what my Game Week 5 team is most likely going to be looking like. Right now I got Antonio on the bench. But I'm not convinced with Mbeumo as my fifth midfielder option, so I'm still weighing that up and to see whether he's going to be good or decent or not. We will see. What I want to do is I think I want to transfer Mbeumo out, and I'm going to probably make just one transfer. I will play a 4-5-1 like you guys saw, so it will be a 4-5-1 of Trent, Aylin, Shaw, Semedo, Salah, Jota, Greenwood, Benrahma, Mbeumo, Ronaldo. Captain might most likely be Salah. So Mbeumo is going to go out. So the deadline's today also. So don't forget, for all of you, it's an early deadline. Don't forget about that. And I'm thinking for Mbeumo, I'm thinking of bringing in Doucouré, and mainly because of the fact that he's got two decent fixtures. And I don't mind playing him back to back, and he's had decent stats as well, and he looks good in the eye test as well. So I'm going to get him in. And another reason is because the price changes, right? So I use Fantasy Football Fix for price changes, and okay, Antonio looks like he's falling in price. Sad life, what to do? But I got a couple of price rises at least coming in. Sanchez also price rise. That's nice. That's what you like to see. Now, this is the thing, right? Look at this. Mbeumo is falling in price tomorrow. I do not want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Doucouré. And Doucouré seems like a price rise tomorrow, so I don't mind that. Bamford, if anyone wants a Bamford, he looks like he's going to rise in price. So he might also be a good option for those who want. But I am holding on to Antonio. Do we know what happened to Bamford? I'm not really sure. Let's see if we have any idea of what exactly happened to Bamford. I think Bamford should be fit. So I'm just going to remove Mbeumo. I'm going to bring in Doucouré. That will be my one transfer. And then in Game Week 6, I hope I don't want to make any transfers. And then I go into Game Week 7 with probably 2 transfers. I haven't decided when I'm going to be playing the wildcard yet. So we'll see with regards to that. Yeah, Bamford is the early kickoff. Newcastle. We'll see. So this is my favorite fixture. Yep. So we'll see what Doucouré can do. I'm sure he'll do much more than what Mbeumo did. So let's confirm that transfer. There he is. So this will be what my team will be like. And Salah will most likely be with the one with the captain's armband, Ronaldo with the vice captain's armband. Should I actually just put Antonio on there, in that lineup there, just for the fact that Doucouré will come off the bench? Should I do that? Ooh. Let me know in the chat. Should I actually put Antonio there and just for him to come off the bench? Let me know in the chat if I should do that actually. But yeah, now if y'all have any questions, let me know as well. Now is the time to ask. I'm here to answer any questions that y'all have on selective players, but this looks like the team that I will be going ahead with. Also, we did do a wildcard video, and for those who are on a wildcard and probably want a few players, let me just put like a wildcard squad as well for y'all, just in case. So I think Sanchez is fine. Let's just keep the goalkeeping pair for now. If you want, you could probably have Josesa. And then who else would I have? I would have Ronaldo, yeah, for now. Let's actually try and do a wildcard with Ronaldo and Lukaku and see if that is possible. I don't know if that's possible. Like, you probably won't get a good team. Like, okay, Lukaku, Ronaldo, Salah, Trent, wildcard. We will see if we can get something good. So ideally, you want a Chelsea defender, right? So a Chelsea defender would be Reece James, but it's probably going to be too expensive. So we'll go for Christensen. Leeds have good fixtures, although their defense doesn't look great. But we will, although they did lose their centre back, so questionable. I think we'll get to Leeds a bit back. We'll go to Southampton because we have Livramento over there. I do like him. And let's put Duffy as well from Brighton for now. So we have the back three over there of Semedo, Trent, and Christensen. Now we have 22 million to put on a midfield. And we'll probably get Gallagher. We will get... Let's put Diego Jota for now, because Firmino seems like he's out for some time, and Jota's fixtures aren't too bad, except for a couple. And let's get 8.8, right? See, this is the thing. This is where it gets really hard, because you probably can't have an Antonio as well in there, so you have to downgrade Antonio. So what I'll do is... let's downgrade Antonio. Antonio will be downgraded to 4.5. Which would probably be over 4.6. Let's go Scarlet. And then in midfield, that means we have 6 million. 6 million options we can do at least. So I'll go for... I like Ducouré as a 5.5, not too bad as well. So which will give us a bit more option to go for a 6.5. And that 6.5 I would add would be... here we go. Rafinha. So, I mean... it's not too bad of a squad, actually. For a Ronaldo, Lukaku, Salah, Trent squad. What do you guys think? I think it's a decent squad. This is if anyone's on a wildcard, wants to do a Lukaku, Ronaldo, Salah, Trent squad. With Diego Jota, Gallagher, and Ducouré as options. I mean, well, you can't put Demarai Gray because he won't fit. You have a decent back three. You have a decent goalkeeper as well. Not too bad, I would say. Let me actually take a screenshot of that and like kind of share it and see. But yeah. Let me know what everyone thinks. That's a decent, I guess, a decent squad that I can make. Ronaldo, Lukaku, Trent, Salah squad for anyone who wants. If you don't want to have those heavy hitters, let me hold on. Where is this team? Podcast. Yep, that's a good team. Oh no. Where is the... So, okay, let's go back. I was looking at this thing. All right. So that's a really decent Ronaldo, Lukaku, Salah, Trent squad, I would say. And let's say you didn't want that many premiums, right? You could probably go... let's say you don't want to go have Ronaldo. That means you'll reduce it. You will bring in Antonio back. And I think we can still, for the moment, let's have a 4.5 right there. And now that gives us 4.8 to kind of like boost the rest. So we can boost the midfield a bit more, which means we can remove Ducouré for now. I like Gallagher as a player in general. I think he's got some good fixture. He looks pretty good. Liverpool not that great, but the rest are decent. It's not too bad, I would say. So it's fine for him. And then you could boost it to... Interestingly, who can you actually boost it to? What you can do is you can remove Christensen you can boost the defense. You can bring in Rhys James as a player, and then you can go into the midfield. Yo, Arvin, what's up? What's up? What's up? You're on a wildcard as well, right? Aren't you, Ara? So I just made a wildcard squad. Let me show it to you. I just made a wildcard squad of Ronaldo, Lukaku, Salah, Trent. Wildcard squad. Which is not too bad. It's pretty decent, I would say. Although it's still, I mean, you can do better, significantly better by just like having a more balanced squad. So where was it? I had Ronaldo. Here we go. And I had a 4.5 player in terms of forwards. And this is what I turned up with, like a wildcard squad. Obviously, this kind of like benefits. At the moment, I'm able to do this because of the fact that I'm able to do this because of the fact that I have 101 million in terms of team value. If you don't have it, it's a bit more harder. I changed my squad. Take a look at it. I can't see your squad until it refreshes. So can you send me a screenshot? If you can send me a screenshot, I'll have a look at the squad, because I can only see your old squad. Okay, actually, but you play the wildcard, right? So it's very hard to like this thing. Because you played. Who did you change out of this? Who did you change out of this? So while I try and get a screenshot from Ara, maybe if you want, send it to my Twitter. And if anyone else has squads and you kind of want to send it to me, just at me on Twitter, and my tag is that for anyone who wants. On Twitter, if you want to tag me on your squads, that's an option. Or if anyone's already in the Football Chatbox League, like Aravin is, you can probably join the Football Chatbox League. Code is right down below. And yeah, I should be able to see your squads then. Obviously now I won't be able to because the game week hasn't refreshed. But do join the Football Chatbox League. Oh, I got something. Okay, I got Ara squad. Okay, here we go. Let me bring this. I don't know if I am able to. Oh, here we go. Hopefully people are able to see something. Okay, so we've got Meslier in goal, Trent, White, Semedo, Ricardo Pereira, Salah, Torres, Greenwood, Ronaldo, and Richarlison. Bissouma, Obafemi, and Pookie on the bench with Steele as the goalkeeper. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I wonder if I can kind of like move it about. Let's see. Actually, how much do you have in team value? Oh, I actually can see your team value. What am I doing? I can actually see your team value in terms of. Here we go. So you have 97.9, 98, 100. Oh, so you're close in team value to me as well. You just 0.2 off. Yeah, right? 98. Oh, no. Yeah, you're 0.2 off. Okay. It's not too bad. Got 1 million in my bank. Oh, you have 1 million in your bank after that? Oh, not too bad. So let's try and build your team here, right? So you've got, you got a 4 million. There we go. You have Meslier in goal, right? Where is Meslier? Okay, let me just go Leeds. Meslier in goal. You have Trent, White, Semedo, and Pereira. Trent, White, Semedo, and Pereira. Trent. Ben White. Here we go. Nelson Semedo. Ricardo Pereira from Leicester. And who was your fifth one? You had the Norwich player. Is that guy actually playing? Oh yeah, he does play. He's 3.9. I mean, you could probably get Brandon Williams just in case. He's obviously 1 million. It's like a 0.1 more, but like he might play more than this guy. So yeah. And then you have a midfield of Salah, Salah, Torres, Greenwood. Torres and Greenwood. So Torres, Greenwood, and who's the other midfielder? Bissouma. Are you sure about Bissouma? I think you can change Bissouma, to be honest. You could probably... Oh, he's a 4.6, no wonder. Yeah. And you have a forward line of Ronaldo and Richarlison. Did you remove Antonio? Oh, I guess it's too late now. He's falling in price anyways. It's fine. I think you were going to be affected anyways because you bought in Antonio late. So you have Richarlison, Ronaldo, and I'm assuming Teemu Pukki. Teemu Pukki is 6 million, isn't he? To be honest, I don't know about Norwich, man. Norwich are like, it's 5.9. And you have 1 million in the bank, right? Okay, so you have 1 million in the bank, means I'm 0.5 more. Interesting. Okay. Oh, but then I might have bought Greenwood in a different time compared to you. What you could do, okay, so if you have 1 million in the bank, you could, I don't know about Meslier, to be honest. The thing is, okay, Leeds have good fixtures upcoming. The defense hasn't, Watford, Southampton, Wolves, Norwich. They could potentially keep clean sheets in these four. They keep a clean sheet here. It's just the West Ham game, which is fine. So yeah, I don't think he's too bad. And I think you've already had Meslier all this time probably as well, right? Where is that? Yeah, you've already had him. I made a small profit for Antonio. Change Greenwood with Jota time to time. Change Greenwood with Jota. Yes, I actually think Jota is a much better option than Greenwood. I think Greenwood's minutes are numbered. If I was you, I would go Jota. To be honest, I'll actually put Jota in there instead of Greenwood. And then obviously now it's 7.7 because I have Jota for cheaper. But I would put Jota in there. How could you improve this team? You need a Chelsea defender. You have no Chelsea players in this. So the first thing I'm looking at this and I'm going, you don't have Chelsea players. You need Chelsea players if you're wildcarding today. You need to at least make sure because everyone's going to be wildcarding during Game Week 7 and Game Week 8. But Firmino is back in form. But Firmino is injured, isn't he? He's supposed to be out for some time, Firmino. That's why Jota is in there. Firmino injury. Let me check and see. Firmino. Yeah, Firmino is injured. Firmino is still injured. So Jota is a good option for now. You need a Chelsea player. So I would bring in a Chelsea player with your budget that you have left. So what I would do is I would... Ricardo Pereira. Why didn't he play the last game? That's strange. I would actually... Brighton, Burnley, Crystal Palace. Why didn't Ricardo Pereira play the last game? I'm not sure why he didn't play the last game. Bit strange that. Okay, what I would do is... I would... you need a Chelsea player. I probably remove Ricardo Pereira. Okay. And I will bring in Reece James. The only problem is Reece James fixtures in the first two are a bit more harder. So I guess you can kind of wait on that and have Ricardo Pereira for the moment. For the next two. Brighton and Burnley not too bad, and Crystal Palace also not too bad as well. You need to put I would Adam. Yeah, put Jota. And then I guess you don't make any transfers for next week, but in Gameweek 7 you make transfers, right? So you would be, you should be fine. Torres, yeah, Pookie, Timu Pookie. I mean, Norwich, do they have decent fixtures? Yeah, no, well, they're not. Burnley, Brighton. I think all of these teams can actually score against them. Even Watford, probably. What you could do, okay, you could probably try Saint Maximin. Maybe. But actually, Team Pookie is not too bad. So, yeah, try and find. I think you'll have to bring in a Chelsea player later. And it'll probably be Ricardo Pereira out. After Game Week 7, you probably remove Ricardo Pereira. You bring in Reece James for Game Week 8, right? And keep Reece James after, because Ricardo Pereira is probably not going to keep some clean sheets over here. And then what you would do would be, will this guy play? I don't even know if this guy's going to play, dude. So what I would do is if you want a 4 million player, or not even 4 million, what's Southampton's fixtures like? Man City is a tough one. What Wolves is okay. Leeds, Burnley, Watford. I would actually put this guy, Livramento, mainly because of the fact that, Ricardo and Alonso or James. Yeah, exactly. So I put this guy, Livramento, because there's apparently a possibility of him playing out of position. So he could probably play right wing, because if you remember the game against Southampton that United played, this guy ended up being pushed forward. So he could actually play right wing at sometimes. If he doesn't, he plays right back. So there's a good possibility that this guy, not the Man City, obviously he's not going to play Man City game, but like elsewhere he could probably get you a few points. If not, he probably gets you a few price rises. So I probably would have him. I just don't trust Norwich to be able to keep any clean sheets for you. Sa is alright, I guess. Watford have some decent fixtures. Okay, Watford have 2 decent fixtures. So I guess you can change Sa for a Chelsea. You could probably change Sa for Mason. Oh no, Mason Mount is probably a bit too expensive for you. I don't know what your... Oh, you could change Torres. Actually, you could have Torres for Mason Mount later. Midfield. But yeah, that's fine. You need a Leeds player. No, a Leeds player? Probably should put a Leeds player, don't you think? So what you could do is... Sai is fine, but his fixtures aren't that great after. For Norwich is fine, but you probably want a Leeds player as well, right? So you could probably have like a Rafinha. Rafinha's playing Newcastle as well, so Rafinha might be a good shout instead of Asa if you want. Ryan and I are engaged. What? I do not know what you're talking about. You could probably turn your squad into this. What do you think? I think this is much better. Even though Sa is playing, Watford are playing who? Watford are playing Norwich. Yeah, fair enough. You might want to target that game. What you could do, right? Since you're most likely never going to be playing Teemu Pukki. Let's be honest. I don't know when I'm going to see you play Teemu Pukki. Instead, I guess what you could do is you probably could just do this. Where is that Sa? Instead, you could probably just do something like this, to be honest. Hello, Sam. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. In the conversation, what were you thinking? Okay. Calm down, Ara. So this is what you could do for your squad. What do you think, Ara? So I removed Bissouma. I bought in Rafinha for him. I removed Teemu Pukki and I bought in Scarlett. And and I removed, who did you put here? Oba, yeah, that guy, the Norwich defender. And I bought in Livramento. I think that's a much better squad for you. And then for this week, you could basically go with a 3-5-2 with this midfield 5 with Trent, Ricardo Pereira. Oh, he's playing Brighton, right? Yeah, probably. Trent, probably Trent, Semedo, and Ricardo Pereira, maybe, or Ben White, one of the two. Yeah, that's a good squad. Yeah, I would recommend this one. Try this one and see. It might be better than the other one that you gave. Meslier is fine. I think Meslier will get you bonus points. At least, maybe, hopefully. The thing is, Spurs again had some injury concerns in Europa. Thoughts on Lukaku captain? I think Lukaku captain could actually be a good shot this week. When I did my captaincy video, okay, I looked at Spurs, and Spurs as a Spurs defensively are pretty bad. They're actually really bad. They are probably one of the worst teams at the moment in terms of defense. So I think Lukaku could actually get something. I won't be shocked if it's like a very high scoring game. So yeah, Spurs could get something. Chelsea could get something in that game. So Lukaku isn't too bad of a captaincy option. People will be captaining Salah, and Salah at home is, yeah, I think I get the whole point of Salah being a really good captain. And I am also most likely going to be captaining Salah, but that's because I don't own Lukaku. But I think Crystal Palace defensively are much more better than Spurs at the moment. As a unit, Crystal Palace are much better defensively. So I actually think Lukaku captain could be a decent shot. Many have switched to Bamford. I went for Richarlison in the absence of DCL. May even be the penalty. Yeah, Richarlison is going to go. Richarlison will be their penalty taker for sure. And I think that's why Arvin has also gone for Richarlison, because Everton have a decent set of fixtures, right? And Richarlison could be their penalty taker. But I can see the reason people will go for Bamford as well, because Bamford's fixtures are a bit better than Everton's fixtures. But if you have like Rafinha, should be a decent cover. And also, in terms of price rise, Bamford is getting a price rise soon. So that's something to, I guess, consider, because look at that, Bamford's price is going to go up tonight. Along with Duffy, Lukaku, Sanchez, Trent. I don't mind targeting this price rise. Ara, if you want, you probably can target the price rise, to be honest. So instead of this, actually, I mean, you're removing Livramento and put like Duffy. Oh, he's having Leicester. What a bad game. But then after that, it's Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Norwich. Crystal Palace and Norwich, not too bad. I mean, you could target the price rise and just get Duffy in. But Livramento is also not too bad. Is Livramento... Southampton. There we go. Oh, Livramento is also going up in price. Okay, so I might as well do that. Just have Livramento. You get a price rise from him as well. Yeah, and I think I answered Sam's question with regards to Richarlison. Yes, Richarlison I think is a decent shout. He will be that penalty taker, because now there isn't going to be anyone to like take the ball off him when DCL is not there, and it seems like DCL is going to be out for some time. Bamford fit, Lorente and Coach ruled out. Okay, Wilson still out, but Willock and Fraser both available. Okay, so Bamford is fit, right? So that's why I can see a lot of people going for Bamford, because Newcastle are probably the worst in terms of defense. Having said that, I just realized the FPL community panel team also needs to be fixed. Yeah, okay. There we go. I just needed to ask who we captain. Crystal Palace are not to be underrated this time with the likes of Benteke, Zaha, new signing Eduardo, and unknown Gallagher. But in the first game, they are slowly improving. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm really confused. Like, okay, let me reset this. Ara, this is squad. Like, you know what to do right now, right? Okay, it should be fine. Let me reset this, and this is why I'm thinking Salah might not be the best captaincy option for this week. Like, Salah might not be the best one this week. That's what I'm thinking. Because Crystal Palace have actually really improved their defense. Funnily enough, like, they have an expected goals conceded of at about 102.1 or something per minute, so per 90. And that's crazy. That means basically you're not giving a goal even in a game at most likely. You're like giving a goal every 2 games or something. So that's actually a pretty good stat. Crystal Palace have actually pretty good defense. Individually they're probably not that great, but as a unit, Patrick Vieira has managed to get them working really well. So I'm a bit worried with Salah captain. I'm hoping that Salah can deliver. But yeah, Gallagher is actually pretty good player as well. I'm hoping Salah can deliver. Although I wouldn't mind captaining Ronaldo as well, to be honest. The only thing is Man United are away. And we haven't seen how United have away. This season, at least United away don't seem that great. So that's why I'm not going to captain him. But that's why Salah has my captaincy at the moment. These fixture difficulty ratings are based on last year's result, is it? I think it adjusts. They do adjust, like the one we do on the podcast based of the season ticker. I think it does adjust. I'm not really fully sure, but I mean, when we do the podcast for you guys, we will basically like look at it and we'll like, yeah, if it looks like a red and if it's not a red in us, we'll tell you if not a red. Like let's look at Gallagher's fixtures, right? Crystal Palace, and okay, Liverpool is a tough game, but I wouldn't consider Leicester a red, to be honest, because Leicester defensively aren't that great. So I'd probably put them as a grey. I put them at a 3 instead of a 4, a Leicester team. So I think that's why I think like if you get Gallagher, he could probably score in any of these games or get results. Like he's on set pieces as well. He's a really good option as a player. Leeds are no longer the team like last year. Same goes with Leicester. Exactly. Yeah. Leeds. The thing is, the only this thing for Leeds would be the fact that they've had a tough set of fixtures with United, probably Everton, maybe Burnley. They should have won that, and Liverpool. But the upcoming set of fixtures seem easy, except for the West Ham game. I think the Leeds should win every other game up to Gameweek 10. So if they don't win, then I guess we have a different Leeds. But for now, we can probably give them the benefit of the doubt. At least that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, we'll see. And also for those watching, do hit the like button. It helps to get the video to be found by more people. So do hit it. And if you have any questions, if you want to show me a team, have any team questions, put it in the comments as well. Put it in the live chat. Give me a second, Sam. Okay, West Ham overall are good this year, and Wolves are extremely good in defense. They played Spurs and United and conceded just 1 goal against Spurs was a free kick, which could have been saved. Yeah, could have. United could get past just 1. Yeah. That United versus Wolves game, I think Wolves should have won that game, to be honest. If they could just finish their chances, if they were good attacking, a bit more clinical, they would have won that game. But yeah, I think Wolves are really good, defensively really good. That's why I've got Semedo here. And I wouldn't be against people getting a double up if you wanted in terms of Jesus. But at least this season, I have noticed that I'm all right with like not doubling up on defenders. The only time I did double up was with Trent and Tsimikas, but then that's because it was Liverpool, and Liverpool had a decent set of opening fixtures, and Tsimikas delivered. I have Shaw, TA, Aileen, James, Henry in defense. Who is the Henry guy? Is that a Southampton player? Why have I heard that name before? Who is Henry? Is he a 4 million player? Salah, Traore, Rafinha, Sa, Bissouma. Yeah. Ooh, that midfield is weak though, Sam. Who is your attack though? Do you have really strong attack? Like really strong forward line? The midfield seems weak. Like I think you could improve on your midfield. Ronaldo, Richarlison, Tony in attack. Yeah, you could improve on the team significantly. How much do you have in the bank? How much do you have in the bank? Whom should I bench? For this week? Troy, Rafinha, Saab. I mean, you should bench Bissouma. Surely you had to bench Bissouma, right? Because he's playing what? Leicester? Yeah. Oh, 0.1. Yeah, you had to bench Bissouma. You need to get rid of Tony. Tony is just like, I think Brentford had that chance. It's just not working. I think you can keep him for one. Like, who are they playing this week? Wolves. Okay, I guess you can keep for one more week, but yeah, I don't think you should expect much from there. Did you make a transfer already? I think you made a transfer, right? Because you would have bought in Richarlison. Although I'm not a fan of that midfield, to be honest. I feel like it's a bit too weak. Because you've got Sa, you have Traore, and you have Bissouma, and you have Rafinha. And then you have Rhys James. Your defense is solid. I like your defense. And I believe you will eventually get rid of Shaw, probably bring in someone else. Probably for Gameweek 7, you could probably bring in a Wolves defender. No transfers left. Oh no, okay. For this time you'll have to be fine. Who is this Henry guy? But who is your fifth defender? I don't understand who Henry is. Which team? Oh, this guy. Here we go. Brentford. Okay. Here we go. Loris and Sanchez as goalkeeper. Ooh, that's an expensive goalkeeper line. That is an expensive goalkeeper line. That's a problem. That's actually a pretty expensive goalkeeper line. I wouldn't do that. Loris is too expensive as a 5.6. Okay, obviously, I think the opening two fixtures you benefited significantly. Going forward, I wouldn't probably expect the same thing. Do you have your wildcard? I think you'll be playing wildcard in Gameweek 7. Is that the plan? I think this midfield could be improved on. Like if you were to sell Loris for a 4 million goalkeeper, you immediately get like 1.6 million. And with that 1.6 million, you could probably upgrade Bissouma to someone. You could actually upgrade Sa or Traore actually instead. You could probably upgrade them to maybe a Mason Mount when Chelsea's fixtures improve. And then your team looks, wildcard at Gameweek 7. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Then that looks better because then you can improve. I will be doing a wildcard Gameweek 7 team as well. When we're in Gameweek 7, like I'll do a video, live stream as well for anyone who's watching. And we have 8 people watching right now. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you all for watching. And also, if you're new, do hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions, put it in the chat. So do hit that chat as well. Put your questions in. Wildcard at Gameweek 7. Yep, Sam, I will do a live stream then, and we'll try and go through a wildcard team, and we'll try and figure out something. But yeah, so for anyone who's joining, I did a wildcard team of Salah, Trent, Ronaldo, and Lukaku, and it wasn't too bad actually. Let me actually get that team up again if I can find it. Where is that team that I posted? Hold on, I took a screenshot of it as well. Here we go. Okay, let me fill that. So it wasn't a too bad of a wildcard team. It had Christensen, it had Trent, it had best 2 week striker or best 2 week striker. Fadzil. Okay, here we go. Best 2 week striker. That's a good question. Let's see who has the best in terms of fixtures, shall we? Let's go to the season ticker. Best 2 week striker. Here we go. So we're going to attack. We're going to sort it by difficulty. Leeds. No, I wouldn't want that as a 2 week punt. Norwich and Newcastle, Watford. But Watford don't have any proper strikers. So probably not. Burnley, Tottenham. Could be an option. Aubameyang could be an option, but we'll see. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. I mean, Liverpool have, it will show Bamford, right? Yeah, I'm thinking West Ham might be a bit more of a hard option. Newcastle, Leeds, and Watford not the best. Wolves actually have probably the one in terms of Jimenez, but I am still already have Bamford and Ronaldo. Okay, fair enough. I'm still not convinced. Do you need Fazil? Do you need like a third striker, or can you just play a midfielder? Would you want a midfielder instead as a 2 week punt, or does it have to be a forward line? Because if it's a 2 week punt, Liverpool are right on top of there. Thinking of Jimenez or Richarlison? Okay. If it's between Jimenez or Richarlison, I would go... I would go Richarlison. I need a third striker to replace Antonio. Okay. If we're trying to replace Antonio, and if you don't need a striker badly, I probably won't replace Antonio. I'll probably just put him on the bench. I have Antonio, and I'm just going to bench him for this week. Like, reset. This is my team, and I'm just benching Antonio this week. And my team is going to be probably looking like this. So, because look at Antonio's fixtures, right? After the United game, okay, let's say even if he didn't get a red card and he was going to play the United game, we're probably not expecting too much from Antonio regardless. Okay, he's going to take a price fall. Keep Antonio unless you're on a wild card. Yeah, keep Antonio unless you're on a wild card. Because these fixtures are pretty good for Antonio, to be honest. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I agree with Sam. You might bring him back because I'm looking at all the strikers. I think Antonio is still good value. Just bench him if you need to bench him. If you're on a wild card and if you've already activated your wild card Antonio is falling in price, so you might as well just bring. But then you're saying it's a 2-week punt. Because you're saying it's a 2-week punt, I'm assuming you're not on a wildcard, and you're probably going to do a Game Week 7 wildcard. So in that case, just bench Antonio. Because the next game is against Leeds, and Leeds is a good game. I'm not going to bring Antonio back by Game Week 7. I'll have Ronaldo, Bamford, Lukaku. Okay. Fair enough. Then I would say go for Richarlison. Because Richarlison has penalties in his locker. And the second game is against Norwich, which is a bit better than Jimenez, because Brentford could be decent defensively, and Wolves haven't shown their full attacking threat yet. We're not sure. So Brentford and Southampton are two decent teams. Aston Villa is a bit shaky at the moment. We don't know what will turn up. Norwich is just defensively very bad. So I'll go with Richarlison. That's just my favorite in that pick. And Richarlison could have penalties as well. That's why. But yeah, so I guess in Game Week 7 you're also doing a wildcard team, so I guess that helps. Take Richarlison instead then, because Richarlison could be a decent punt for the next two. And if they get a penalty, if Everton get a penalty, it's most likely him who's taking it. So hopefully that helps people, and hopefully everyone. You should have seen the pass of Richarlison to Coleman last game week was amazing. I haven't seen that bit, but I'm gonna trust you on that. Yeah. So what we'll do is, good luck, people. I hope your teams are doing well. Fazil, take Richarlison if you want to pick between Richarlison and Jimenez. Because Richarlison has penalties. Jimenez, for some reason, I'm still not convinced. Maybe today is the day he kind of proves us wrong against Brentford, but we'll see. Especially because Wolves are at home, but we will see. But I do like Jimenez. I do like Richarlison at the moment. And yeah, I think we'll call it an end at this point. For anyone unless anyone has any last minute questions, put it in the chat now. If not, hit the like button for everyone who's watched it. There's 6 people watching now. Thank you all for watching. So what we'll do is we'll have this type of live streams every week before the game week kicks off, to kind of like go through team selection, any questions that people might have. So we'll do it every week. So do hit the subscribe button if you want to get notified when we do. All the best, mate. Great stream always. Thank you very much, Sam. And good luck for your game week as well. Whom to bench? Oh yeah. Bissouma. From Brighton. There's no point. I don't think Bissouma is going to get anything because he's playing. But Bissouma is playing Leicester, right? So bench Bissouma. You will be playing Shaw, TA, Alien, James. 4-4. I think a 4-4-2 is not too bad. Of Shaw, Trent, Alien, and Reece James in defense. Salah, Traore, Rafinha, and Sa in midfield. And Ronaldo and Richarlison in attack. And I'm benching Tony for some reason because I just think Wolves is a bit better. And I have a feeling that Reece James, if he plays, he's going to cross to Lukaku. He could probably get something against Spurs. It's just between Reece James and Tony. And at the present moment, I'm kind of like favoring Reece James. Let's hope Mane won't waste Jota pass. Yeah. Dude, I bought in Jota last time and I was like, oh my god, man. Mane, what are you doing? And then Mane decides to score just after Jota is out. Mane. But yeah. Crystal Palace are a decently good defense. But yeah, we'll see. So, best of luck. Best of luck to Ara for his wildcard. Hope his wildcard team goes well. And I hope the advice I gave helped. Best of luck, Sam. Best of luck, Fazil. And all those who are watching, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button as well if the video helped you. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll be live again next week for the podcast. On Wednesdays, we'll be live on Fridays for the team selection videos. And if you guys just want to do general football chat, we do that on Mondays for just a general Premier League recap of the week. So we do that on Mondays as well, live on YouTube here. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see everyone later. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, enjoy the football.